Today we are with the series of our second lecture of communication skills and 7 C's of communication. Earlier on, we talked about the need of 7 C's, clarity, and 4 ways of achieving clarity. This is overall 4 part of video lecture, but the second part of our slides, the one part we have discussed earlier on, today we are going to talk about completeness. First of all, we should know what is completeness. Completeness means whatever message we are delivering, it should be complete in all aspects, whether it is oral or a written message. Why it should be complete in all aspects? Because whenever we are communicating with someone, we are heading towards our desired results of that communicative instance. And we have talked many times about it, that if we are not getting the desired targets or results, then our communication is not effective. And that's why completeness is one of the principles of 7 C's of communication. So if we expect something from our receiver, we need to give him the required information. If we want to expect anything from the other, first we need to give him a complete package, then we can expect something from him. So here, for this purpose, we must provide the desired information. Secondly, message should be complete in all aspects. Third one, even the same thing, the listener or reader desires the complete information. Another thing that we will discuss later on when we talk about conciseness, that completeness must be achieved. It cannot be compromised on the cost of conciseness. Conciseness another principle of 7 C's of communication. We will discuss thoroughly about it later on, but completeness, if we prefer in two principles, completeness and conciseness, then on the first instance we have to go for the completeness. If the message is complete, then we can make it concise. Now let's move on how we can achieve completeness. Remember 5 W's and 1 H. 5 W's mean the requirement of our audience. Mean he need to know who, what, when, where, why, and how. Then we need to answer the stated questions and the implied questions. Mean, for example, few things are quite visible, quite understandable that they are required, you are giving the particular information, but few things are implied from those things, so we should provide that information as well. We can provide some extra information. Let's think about, I would like to share a communicative instance, not from business, not from our daily life. For example, let's talk, there are 3 friends, A, B, and C. 2 friends are working here in the city and 1 friend is far off in a village. So for example, the friend B has died in an accident. Now friend A want to convey a message to C that he may come up from the village and attend the funeral ceremony of his friend. Now if he is making a message like this, we can say, if he is saying, I may write it down here for you, if he only writes it like, he type a text like our friend X, our friend B has died, but and he is texting this to C, but C is receiving the message, but he is not coming to attend this funeral ceremony. Now again, what we have discussed earlier on, very importantly, what was the desired purpose of A? A was sending this text that C should come and attend the funeral ceremony. Now he has just conveyed the message that our friend has died, but he did not convey when his funeral ceremony is, where it is, all this information was missing. So that's why C could not come and attend the funeral ceremony. Or if he want to come, he will ask then different things to A, and the earlier on the first instance the message B has died is not complete. So that's why A must put all this required information. So the implied thing is actually he want him to come and attend the funeral ceremony, but he missed it. So that's why message was not complete. Let's discuss few more examples here. Here uh, in the red color you can see whatever I am putting in the red color, we need to avoid it. There is a little extract from bank to the new saving depositor. It says all our facilities are at your disposal and anytime we can be of service, please call on us. Our appreciation is best expressed by our being of service to you. This was the first one. Now look at the second one. This is the complete one. Thanks for your confidence. I mean, here he is thanking in the first paragraph. Then here he is not clearly mentioning which services you are talking about. He is not mentioning these services, but here you can enlist the services 1 2 3 4, whatever services are, and at the end you are most welcome to come in whenever we can assist you. Please consider this association. This is thanking paragraph. So now this is a complete package. This is complete information to new depositor and he will feel more comfortable with it, and the relation of banking will go on and on. Whereas through this message there will be ambiguity in the mind of the new depositor. So that's why we need to make a complete message like this one instead of this one. Now let's move on. Let's have a look on the queries. For example, if we want something, we want to know something, we ask different questions from different people. So here there are a few queries. First, let's talk about the first one. Please fax me in return to the departures from Lahore to Karachi on 15th. So if you are sending only this message, you require this information and you are saying please fax me in return the departures from Lahore to Karachi on 15th. We have not given him the information 15 what day times, mean in the morning, in the evening, in the midday, in the afternoon, at 12 o'clock, what time it is required, which train services are ready for departure, mean you want to go from this service or that service. Then traveling route, mean you are going to Lahore and Lahore to Karachi, which route you are following. For example, which one is your comfortable route, you need to discuss that one as well. Then arrival times, all this information. If you are making this message like this one, please fax me the departures from Lahore to Karachi on 15th in the morning and in the evening, and tell me the information about Jafar Express, which routes from Lahore to Karachi directly or indirectly, and also tell me about departure time. So this would be the complete message. Let's have a look at another one. This is means you applied for a job somewhere and you did not get any response. If you are writing like this, how may my request for an interview letter did not receive a response? Why this happened? Now if you have written this one, this has not the complete query. You should tell him that I sent the letter on this date, your name, who sent it. For example, Mubashir has sent it, and it was sent to which department. For example, HR department, registrar, whom the letter is sent, and then your query can be addressed. So that can be addressed. So that's why you should give the complete information to our receiver if we need an accurate kind of response from them. I would like to go for the conciseness, but shortly I'll upload the lecture about conciseness, and this is how we can achieve completeness. We need to keep 5 W's and 1 H, which are these one in our mind to achieve completeness in our message. Thank you very much.